Hi there.
What's up, man?
How you doing?
How you doing, Aaron?
I'm Glen.
Nice to meet you. How you doing?
Hi, Glen.
Hello.
How you doing? Nice to meet you. Hello. Hi.
Hi.
Hi. How you doing?
Where did you come from?
Philadelphia.
What do you do?
I guess I'm a bum. No. No, I work at a record store for now. I was like looking for a job, but you know, for what I want to do, like film and video and all that stuff, it's really tough. And at like nights and everything, I play in a band just for the hell of it. I brought one of my name is tags, but do you guys have a pen? I can write down all your names. Actually, put them on different people and get you confused. There you go.
How old are you?
How old am I? I'm 22. What's your name?
Irene, but I'll be leaving soon.
What do you mean?
I'm getting married.
You are?
Mm-hmm.
You've heard a lot about California. Is there something you want to experience here?
That you couldn't believe it.
No way.
That's your second question.
Do you have a girlfriend back home?
No, I was dating like 4 different girls, or 5, but that's no big deal. That doesn't mean anything.
No, of course
No.
not.
Irene?
What?
4 different women.
That's
She goes
fine.
down with my
Beth? Oh, that's...
My God, Beth's dead!
Beth! Beth, get off the phone!
And I guess, what are you doing now?
I'm a bum.
Good. I like you. I'm glad you were my roommate. What do? You just sleep in or whatever?
Pretty much.
It's not a sabbatical.
Then I hear it from all these people.
Are there clubs around here? Or just outside of here that...
Not for an 18-year-old singer.
Do you have a demo tape
Keep
at all?
talking. Keep going. No. Keep going. Keep
You
going.
don't?
Keep going.
Don't worry, we don't have a demo tape either.
No,
We got plenty of
keep
shows.
talking.
Do pigs annoy you? I mean, pig-like. Yeah, no, pig-like people.
I believe people should do their dishes like after they're done.
Dog!
I called it.
Yeah.
God save the queen.
Would you be able to handle living with a cat, though?
I don't mind cats. I have a cat. I have a cat at my house.
I thought you hated cats.
I do, but I have a cat. What am I gonna do about it? My dad has a cat.
Are you a very religious person?
I believe in God, but I'm not. I'm Catholic, but it doesn't mean that I have friends who are Muslim and everything else. It's tough to say which religion's right. I'm really close to God, I think. I don't know. I just feel that's like my best friend, basically. And that's where, I mean, I always think, like, if something bad happens, something good's gonna come from it.
Right.
That's my whole idea in life.
What if there was an earthquake?
Which one of us is
And this we're like trapped in the house, okay?
With no food.
No food. Who would you eat first?
Actually, I wouldn't eat anybody. I'd probably die.
He was a really nice guy.
I thought he had a good sense of humor.
He just seemed to hit it off real well with everybody.
I'm gonna kind of mess with him. Oh, it'll be good.
Hello. Yeah, this is him. Hi, Aaron. How you doing?
How'd you feel about everything?
It was great. It was neat. It was really easy. Something compared to what I thought, like I was saying on the way out.
I mean, it was really hard for us to decide. We talked a lot, and
We understand you came a long
I mean, you know, we understand how, you know, you came out a long way and everything to come out to Philadelphia and out from Philadelphia, and we just, you know, we totally appreciate you coming over, and we would just like to see if you want to be our roommate.
You suck. Oh man, you just had me go through rejection twice.
I couldn't get it. What's up, dude?
What's up, buddy?
But John's gonna introduce you to your room.
Okay.
And we're gonna talk about you for a second.
Alright. What's gonna happen now in my life? You know, what is there? This opens so many doors, and how do I start gearing up for different things? I'm beginning a totally new life. Going to see In Spiral Carpets was really cool. I was very glad to go with Dom and Aaron. That when we went backstage, it was really cool.
But this was like a small, unannounced show, not very well promoted, but that was purpose on behalf of the record company and it's for the new album. So Glen expressed an interest. I knew everyone would have fun.
I observe bands and what they do and how people react, and you know, I take down notes what I liked about a band, whether or not I didn't like a certain thing. I think it's great for musicians to do that, or any profession. You got to study what you're doing.
And yeah, I have a certain protocol and behavior that I like to carry on when I'm backstage.
Dom's great around bands. He's very professional. He taught me some tips. I knew most of them.
he mentioned to me to, just stay back, don't bother them, let them get off stage. And he was very friendly. He talked to them, they were friendly back. And I'm sure he got the respect that he deserves. I don't think I've bonded with anybody as much as I've bonded with my friends back at home. I don't know how to deal with being homesick. The only way I'm gonna be able to deal with it is when my band gets out here.
You excited to see your buddies?
Yeah. It'd be strange, You haven't seen it for how long?
Well, you didn't see him this weekend because they were driving out here, right? One of the things I most admired about Glenn was when he was talking about his friends. His friends he'd had in his band and how he was going to stick with them. And he's even so selfless to say, well, I'm going to help him pay for a rent at a place I'm not even living in. Who's your buddies, dude?
Yo, man. Oh, man. What's up? The name of my band is Perch. There's 4 of us. They're the greatest guys in the world. Before I got into this situation, my band was coming out. We were gonna go somewhere. We were just gonna get up and leave. The reason we chose LA was because I was coming out here. I didn't choose for them to come out here. They decided to come out here and follow me. I feel like I'm home right now because they're here.
It hasn't quite hit me yet. We're here in Venice Beach. I mean, I've lived in LA before, but I haven't explored these areas.
Our guitarist, Rich, is from South Africa. Ivan, he's the bass player. It's great to have him out here because it seems like we're both working together. And that's what being in the band's all about. The band's only been together about 4 months, so Ivan and I, we have a lot of things to work out. If we're gonna go in and record the songs, we have to touch them up and structure each song so we know how it's gonna be when we go into the studio so we don't waste money. I have lyrics in my mind, but I haven't actually written any down.
See, now that's what we gotta work on, but we haven't done that because we sit around like, no, it should go like this. Well, if we just charted it out,
yeah, Glen,
we don't
when you gotta get lyrics.
Come on, Glen, when you I'm telling you, I don't like putting lyrics to it until the music's structured.
Yesterday, I received a phone call from a friend of ours. His name's Harlan. He played our rough demo tape that we did in the basement for a producer. His name's Hilton Rosenthal. He said that he thinks there's potential in the music. He's gonna let us record 4 tracks in the studio, and then he's gonna see what we can do with it.
I mean, I think the energy comes through from what I heard. Whatever you do, don't lose that.
Right. When we formed, we always thought like I'd be this hard edge to it, and then all of a sudden Rich would have the melodies, and Ivan, just that would drive it, make it sound really nice. So that was, I hope we can accomplish that here. We couldn't imagine that a big-time producer like Hilton Rosenthal would be interested and would let us use his studio. I mean, he's hooking us up with something we normally wouldn't expect or even have the opportunity to do. It was really tough for me to perform in front of John and Beth when they came over to the rehearsal space because I thought they were judging me, which they probably were. But I was also uncomfortable because the music isn't perfected.
Glen's band, it's different. His voice is definitely different.
It's just all so weird. I mean, and so off the wall. Why does it have to be so different?
Counting Perch, I think about 7 people are out from Philadelphia. We have 100 more coming out next week, and then the week after that, there's going to be about 500.
Hey, yo, wake up. Wake up. It's time to go.
It seems nowadays friends step to me bogus and end up on my couch at night without notice. It's cool to have a friend over every now and then, but I gotta have my space and I don't wanna see their face like every single day of the week.
There is a plethora of Perch. They're everywhere.
I actually enjoy Glen's friends very much that have come out from Philly. They haven't been any inconvenience.
They're nice guys, it's just, they're always around, always.
Like you'll wake up and you'll see Perch.
Perch spent many nights in the loft, I admit, but I didn't think they were in the way.
I want to give her an orange hair.
Guitar player on the couch upstairs, bassist on the couch downstairs, and Ivan in one of the spare beds.
Went in the kitchen like it was theirs, made something to eat, hanging out.
You know, is this some kind of Holiday Inn or what?
Now that all the members from Perch are out here, it's Operation Perch now. We're just gonna go full force.
Keep on driving higher.
Topanga was really nice. The house that we went to was beautiful. I loved Noel's little studio. It was really unique. Noel was a friend of Ivan's. When Ivan was little, Noel had a band and they used to play in the garage.
Everybody needs somebody else.
Noel gave us a little information. I don't know if we should look for lawyers first and then management.
I don't think you have to, like, worry about that. I don't know, maybe you just gotta, well, I always figure if you just can get play in your music, you know, and play your music, and then those things come to you.
Noel seems to be a performance artist, singing, just telling stories, photographs.
Oh, it's a slideshow about opossums. Like, I like to break into song about all kinds of things, like opossums. I have songs about opossums and songs about everything.
Right.
Like, see, I'm the king of slideshows.
So what club will you play? I asked Noel to put a show on at the house because he wasn't sure when his next show was coming up, and I wasn't sure how much longer we would be in California.
I am the king of slideshows. I am the king.
The slideshow wasn't about anything. It was dumb. The first thing was like how he ruled supreme over slideshows. And who cares? Okay, this guy's obviously a lunatic. All of a sudden, me and Glenn were the only two that lived there, and we had a house full of 30 people. You know, they were all over. So I just like, okay, I just hope nobody comes home and see this.
Slideshows and intention deny those. Slideshows have a message inside.
What the f is this? It's a slideshow. Is this a form of entertainment? No, it's a slideshow.
Had a great time, and I'd like to thank you all for coming.
Dominic, you just had it out. He wanted to come home and sleep, and that guy had a microphone. He couldn't sleep.
And I mean, for a long, long time, like 2 and 3 weeks, people have been mad at Glenn about all the people staying over.
Tammy.
Glenn has been driving my black ass crazy.
Nobody said anything to my face.
I'm not gonna start any trouble.
I love you.
I made sure they were off the sofas. I started hiding them in other places.
He thinks it's cute, and it's not, and I'm pissed.
Anyway, I think it's gonna blow up here soon.
I think just along the same lines is what the problem is. It's once again, it's the 7 of us living here.
No, the problem is nobody talks, basically, to each other. Nothing anybody says in this house is relevant. Stupid John comes in and starts smiling. Before I even came out here, I thought that I'd be spending a lot of time with these people, finding out who they are. We don't find out anything about each other. We're all too busy with ourselves.
Glenn, your whole damn band.
Before that, the band didn't come out for 2 months, let me tell you.
No,
Nothing.
You have not made any attempt to spend time with us because your
all
whole
you idiots walk around laughing your
half of
asses
the
off.
neighborhood from Philadelphia is in this house.
My band didn't come out for a month, 2 months. And I got pissed off with you guys. You're so boring that I decided I spend time with them and I get my together.
Damn, lucky gone happy, I'm so interested.
No, I think you're cool, but you have nothing to say, man.
Just 1 second.
No, let me say something, Darren. No, let me say something. If we're at a house night or something else, nobody wants to know about somebody else. I do, I wanted to.
Your point was you were trying to talk to people and get to know people, and I didn't
No, I
see
wasn't,
that.
because none of you guys were either. Nobody's in this for...
Excuse me,
No, I ain't gonna listen to you, all right?
No,
I'm not done talking yet.
Fine, go ahead.
No, I'm done.
I don't know what his problem is. Chill out, Glenn.
There was all this anger.
And I'm very pissed about it.
He pissed me off.
Nobody trusts anybody in this house.
It's one thing my family taught me, my father and my mother, was to be respectable when you're, especially at a foreign country.
I'm not done yet. Stop it!
And when you're at a vacationing or at a resort, I always had to be respectable when I was young.
If you need to go to the bathroom, look for the nearest pool.
I don't enjoy things the same way they do by being loud. They just pull attention to themselves, which I don't try to do.
Oh, off you. You cheated! Sit down, you ass.
I believe you have to wait for the right time to talk to somebody. There hasn't been that time. I thought things were all right, and I was forgiving her for like everything else, that all these other dim-witted things she's done in the past.
I was walking over to my car, and I saw Glenn and his friend Aileen, and she called me over to say hi. And I told him, you know, Glenn, I don't understand why you and I just can't communicate and try and work this out.
I'm not saying let's be best friends.
Right?
I'm saying let's be nice to each other.
You don't have to get along with everybody.
No, you don't have to get along with everybody. I think it would be different if I was doing something to personally attack you, or if I was doing something to you. I'm not doing anything to you. I want to be nice to you, and I want you to be nice to me. That's all I'm asking.
I've been dealing with this stuff my whole life. I came from a huge family, man, and everybody has their own personalities. Something you'd think I'd be good at by now, but all I did was learn how to put up a defense, so I don't have to deal with it anymore.
Like the few times I hung out with you, I mean, I had no problem with you, and I'm thinking, what is Glen's deal?
I don't mean harm to anybody. Just at times I don't know how to, I get very temperamental, and so just gotta try a little harder. I'm glad you said something.
You guys just had to like overcome some natural barriers, whether it stems from childhood or whatever. You guys had to like break down your walls.
It's that way with everybody. I mean.
Yeah, I know that, but that's part of growing up and learning.
About 3 months ago, this guy from Philadelphia, Glen, moved into our happy little home. About 2 weeks later, his whole band moved in too. We grew to love them. They're called Perch.
I didn't know you could lip sync. I forgot the machine.
As far as the performance goes, it was good. If you choose to lip sync, obviously, I don't think it displays as much talent as live singing. But it was their voices. I mean, they recorded this in the studio.
I definitively hit your head with these thoughts, again and again, I define, you decide, who do you love again?
It's not enough just to get up there and sing. You also have to have a strong presence for people to be attracted to you. People have told me I have that charisma. I think that's what gets me by. I'm not as good as a singer, or I'm a vocalist. I definitely felt that I got what I wanted out that night. Although we didn't have any record people come up to us or anything else, we performed and we made it through our set, and that's one thing we're always happy about.
Thank you.